Hello everyone. So today I'm going to let you know what is my experience after using the 16 Pro for a week, and if I would choose the 16 Pro or the 15 Pro. So they're pretty much almost identical in every way except a couple of things, but in general after a week of use I'm still going to pick up the 16 Pro, and I'll let you know why exactly. So if you want to save money, that's not even a question that you should pick up the 15 Pro in any case, in any form, because it's going to be cheaper. You're going to find it refurbished or brand new even. It's going to be cheaper, $100, $200, $300 more than the 16 Pro. For example, on eBay, if you go and check something like this, it's going to be excellent condition. It's going to cost you around $700. The time that I'm filming the video, between $750 maybe. So this one brand new on Apple, that's going to be $1,000. So you looking about $250, $300 savings, kind of like a discounted price for the 15 Pro. So if you're looking to save money but you still want to get the Pro, 15 Pro is a good option. But I'll let you know in my case why exactly I choose the 16 Pro after a week of use. So first of all, I had an issue with the 15 Pro when I was using it last year, and the issue was the battery life. So the battery life was kind of like adequate, wasn't so, it was okay, kind of on the lower side, so it was pretty much like draining super fast for some reason. Then they had some heating issue, like when you transfer the information, when you do some heavy stuff, it was kind of getting hot. This one, the 16 Pro, is solving both problems, so it doesn't get hot at all. Whenever I do transfer the information or something heavy, it doesn't get hot at all. The battery is a lot better. So in these terms, I mean, for sure it's an upgrade. Everybody talking about camera, the camera better. There are better on the paper, but if you're using and check and you're looking on the phone, everything where you're filming or taking a picture is pretty much going to be the same. You're going to have a big difference on the if you're editing maybe, or if you're like a professional videographer and you're doing a video or using all the cameras and all the upgrades and all the pixel upgrades, then yeah, you're going to see a difference. But if you don't, you're not going to see a difference. You're still going to watch everything on the phone, so on the small screen. That's pretty much the main reason. The third one would be some kind of like a, I don't know, for now it's like a kind of gimmick. The button, they don't want to call a button. Apple, I think they don't want to call it actually a button. They want to call it something else, but I call it a button because you press it and it does the function of a button. So this one is a good option, to get the camera, like you're pressing and the camera turns on. So if you want to capture something fast, a video or picture, it's convenient. You just press it and that's it. You don't need to go and check this one and set it up as a camera. So you can set it up something else. For example, I set it up as normal, like a silent button, but you can, set it up in a different way. You can actually, if you want to use this, you can swipe and you can make all this set up and function differently. I mean, customize it. Now you can customize a lot. You can actually customize the whole thing. So I have a couple of options here. So this is the silent button right here. So you have an option like just a silent button right here. We have an option just to silent it from right here. You press this one and you silent it. And that's it. So this is kind of convenient. The downside that I actually encountered is a lot of people were saying it's not comfortable, the position of the button. For me, it's not really an issue, the position of the button. The other issue for me was that I accidentally press it sometimes. Like sometimes is you're holding the phone in the hand. So look, if I hold in the phone in my hand, this is my finger. It's kind of like on this button. so it's constantly trying to press it. So I need to actually physically press it to open the camera, but it's vibrating when I'm touching this button, because it has kind of like a sensitive touch to it. So it's not like you need to press only, but it has like a haptic feedback. The interesting thing is that the Apple case, the silicone, because they removed the fine woven, eventually there was a bad decision for them to have it in the first place, so they removed it. But the case actually has, you see here, the official original one. It's I think it's sapphire glass, which is going to be mimicking the same as this one. So basically you're going to have pretty much almost the same material, so you're going to have the same thing in the case. If using this case, you're going to have a good experience in this one. I mean, you can buy like a third-party cases. For sure they have good technology as well. I just use the official Apple because, I'm kind of like getting everything from Apple in a way that I can assume that they made everything to fit comfortable and work very good with the devices. But for sure, third party they test as well, and they have a lot of options. So I mean, you can pick up a different case as well. But sometimes, as I was saying, when I hold the phone in the hand, I accidentally press the button or touch the button. So that's maybe an issue. Other than that, I like the screen that is bigger, because it makes the phone so basically the screen for me, the 6.3 inch, it's a benefit. I mean, I enjoy the screen that it's a lot, kind of like not a lot bigger, but I notice it, because let's say if I'm going to show you. Okay, so here on the phone you have an option to switch the dark mode to white mode, right? I set it up here, so let's say it's a white mode right now. I'm going to open it, and I'm going to open the keypad, right? So you can see, because the white background, you can see better right here. So they're pretty much the same. It's just the notch, it's a little bit more tiny on this one, on the 16 Pro, so it just looks newer, more modern. Pretty much like you had the, I don't know if you can see, it's very hard to see because it's millimeters difference. For example, if you take the 15 and 15 Pro from last year and you just open it, you're going to see that the screen is the same size, but you're going to have a lot more of the black color, popping up from the phone itself. So the screen ratio of whatever is going to cover the whole phone is basically going to be very thin, like a very small percentage. And if you look at a 15 and 15 Pro, you're going to see a difference in. So for me personally, the small piece of real estate extra on the screen of 6.3, it's a benefit. I don't know if it's, as I was saying, it's not a benefit for you if you already have the 15 Pro and you want to pay extra to upgrade and you don't have an option to sell it for a good price. You just want to trade in, and Apple's going to give you like $500-600 or whatever, $400 or $450, where your carrier is going to give you the same. So then you got to pay the difference. I think it's not a good idea to upgrade, but if you have a lower device, or if you have the opportunity to upgrade, for me personally, I can upgrade every year because I can sell the 15 Pro, because this is what I'm doing. I'm selling refurbished and used phones. It's one of the businesses that I do. So for me, it's easy. I just sell the 15 Pro for pretty much almost, a good price, like the maximum that I could sell it for, and I can just upgrade for 16 Pro. And then the next year, I can sell at the 16 Pro and upgrade for 17 Pro, whatever the phone is going to be there then. And for me, the loss is going to be minimal, or almost no loss. Usually, the loss would be about $150-200 per year if you upgrade every year. Or if I wait to get a refurbished one, let's say if I want to get the 16 refurbished but not brand new, I gotta wait a little bit. because they're still not available. As we speak right now, we are in October, it just came out. So the refurbished one is going to be maybe next year in 2025 is going to be easier to find, maybe February, maybe even January, February, maybe March. So you can find on eBay, but it's not going to be like a lot cheaper. It's going to be around maybe $100 cheaper than brand new, maybe $150. So if you want to get, that's what I do usually. I usually get it refurbished. This year I got it brand new. I got a 10% discount, the student discount. So if you have a student or military discount, you can get it 10% discount, and then basically you can sell it for next year like another 10% loss. So you're gonna sell the phone for 20% loss, which you had 10% already saved when you had the discount. So you're pretty much losing only 10% a year, which is not really bad if you're into technology. You want to upgrade for the latest and greatest. So I guess after a week of use, I'm gonna keep the 16 Pro because the reasons that I just stated in this video. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed and you learned something, and I helped you maybe make up your decision. I know a lot of people have tough decision to make when they want to upgrade or not, or if they want to keep the phone from last year or when they want to get the new one. And I've tried to get you this information. Thank you again. See you in the next video.